Hey guys, Oscar here for Not a Grouch, notagrouch.com. And you know, I'm always talking about meetups, live events. I wholeheartedly believe that live events make one of the biggest differences in everybody's personal and professional development. Social media and the internet has really cut the geographic boundaries, almost making them non-existent. However, when you meet in person, you learn more, you understand more, you can relate better, you develop friendships that are good and a little bit beyond just a digital version of those. So I highly encourage you to attend live events. I'm a little bummed out that there's an uncertain future for Meetup.com. Apparently WeWork bought them a while ago, and WeWork is in financial trouble, so they're trying to figure out what's going to happen to Meetup. And it's quite frustrating because for those of us that run a Meetup group, we've been paying fees to use that service, and for them to come out and say, oh look, you know, we don't know what's going to happen, or the email that they send out an email saying, don't worry, you know, we're not going away, whatever, but it's uncertain right now. But in any case, I mean, there's always Eventbrite, and Facebook events is basically killing the event space, which sucks because Facebook is encroaching in our lives even more and more and more, and I hate it. But in any case, I want to talk to you about WordPress Meetup. Some of you come to me and ask for WordPress help or WordPress development, WordPress support, and then you're surprised that it costs money. And of course, it's what I do for a living. It's how I make money. One of the ways I make money is by providing development and support for WordPress. So of course I'm going to charge you. I give you a free consultation to see if I can help you. Maybe give you a tip or two, answer a few questions. And sometimes that's all you need. You just need a kind of a kick in the right direction to get you going or unstuck. But if you are not able to hire somebody like me, or you want to learn more and do it yourself, I encourage you to attend a WordPress meetup. WordPress meetups happen all over the country, all over the world, and they are small group sessions, usually put on for free by community members, so people that are local to your city, to your town. And the meetup is all about WordPress. You talk about WordPress, ask questions, people answer the questions. Sometimes they have what's called a general meetup, which is everything WordPress. It doesn't matter what it is. Sometimes they have developer meetups, which is a little bit more technical about the nuts and bolts of WordPress. Sometimes they have design meetups. Sometimes they have business meetups. It all depends on what the community has decided is needed and what people are willing to attend. So yesterday I attended my first WordPress meetup for developers in a long time. I think the last time I attended one was maybe a year or two ago, probably 2 years. Just because the closest one was, I mean, it's still close, but it's still like half an hour drive for me. And with the kids and all this stuff, that's an hour out of my day that I just couldn't afford to take, especially on Mondays. But turns out that same meetup, which is run by Brandon Dove and Jeffrey Zinn. Brandon, I interviewed on my channel before. Go check it out right here. They make AdSanity plugin, they make ClickRanger, and they're also a great development shop for any kind of website that you need. Well, more high-end than any kind of website. So in any case, they run this meetup, and yesterday I attended. It was great. I feel refreshed. I feel invigorated and encouraged for WordPress. There's been a lot of this political tension within the WordPress community that really kind of turned me off lately, but this was very refreshing. It was back to WordPress. I'm sure everybody in the room had different opinions about whatever's going on in the world. None of that came up. It was great. We just talked shop. We just talked about WordPress, business, hosting, plugins, development, backup, security, all that stuff, and it was fantastic. I encourage you to go and meet at your WordPress meetup, and if you don't have one nearby, start one. There's no reason why you couldn't start one. If you want to, simply go to meetup.com, get an account, start a WordPress meetup. If you don't want to pay for Meetup, start it on Facebook. Start on Facebook groups. Start on Eventbrite. Put a Craigslist ad. Whatever you want. You have the freedom to assemble, right? Part of First Amendment is freedom to assemble, to do whatever you want, peacefully, quietly, and to exercise your rights to gather. Some people here blocking the street, arguing or something. I have no idea. In any case, you can start your own meetup, invite people. If you don't know about WordPress, that's fine. This will get people that know about WordPress to come out, and a lot of the people are very gracious with their knowledge, and if they know that somebody's leading the effort in creating a meetup, then they're likely to share what they know. Some people just don't like to manage a meetup group or anything like that, so they stay to themselves. But hey, if you put a meetup together and people start showing up, all you have to do is get the people together and then start it. There's no guidelines, there's no rules that you have to follow. You set your own rules. You can attend other meetups to see how they do it and see what elements you want to take from each place. Some meetups that I attend for WordPress have beer, some have donuts, some have pizza. Some of them meet to eat before the event, like they go out to dinner and then they go to the meetup. Some people meet for dinner after the event, or they go to the bar and have social time. Whatever it is that you do, if you want to learn more about WordPress, if you want to find more help and support for WordPress, that's a great way to discover new things, to discover new people, learn techniques, learn how to do something that can be done. You've dabbled on it, you put things together, but then you just don't know how to put the final touches together. I guarantee that if you put a meetup together or you attend meetup, somebody will have done what you've done or has worked in the same type of project or has gone through the same kind of growing pains that you have. So highly recommend you go and check it out. WordPress Meetups, great. And of course, a more sophisticated version of a WordPress Meetup is Wordcamp, which we'll talk about another time, but those are also happening all over the country, all over the world. They are more sophisticated. They're 2-day events and they usually cost money, between 40 and 60 bucks. They include lunch and it's more of a conference type of thing. But start with a WordPress meetup. It's a great way to learn more, get support, and all the good stuff. For the time being, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time. Bye. Hey, and if you made it all the way to the end of the video, which you did, click on one of those videos right here. One of them is the latest video I posted besides this one, and one is the one that YouTube recommends for you. And there should be a picture in my face where you can actually subscribe to the channel so you get notified. See you later.